What's happening, Food Network? My name's Mike Friedman. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I want to be the next Food Network star. Why do I want to be the next Food Network star? Well, I'm young, I'm talented, I love to cook, and I know how to talk. So in honor of that, I've invited you into my home. This is where I live with my wife, and this is where I'm actually working right now because I'm having my first restaurant built, which is very, very exciting, big dream of mine. So it's an Italian-influenced restaurant, and in honor of that, I'm making an Italian dish for you today. And that kind of relates to my culinary point of view, which is all about simplicity. I'm a really big believer in rustic food, in simple food, in only having a couple ingredients on a plate, but letting all those ingredients shine. So that's my culinary point of view, and I really love tradition. So today we're making a ricotta crostini with balsamic brown butter and mint. Sounds super delicious, and it really is. It's a great starter for a dinner party or just hanging around with your friends and family. It's just a killer dish, so you're going to love it. First, I have a great Italian country loaf, and I've toasted it. And I sliced it and toasted it, and we've got these great little crostini here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub a little bit of balsamic brown butter on it. And what that is I've taken butter, and I've caramelized the milk proteins. It's all the solids in butter. And it creates this really nutty, dark, rich flavor. And when you add balsamic vinegar to that, which is kind of sweet and sultry and delicious, it creates a really amazing product. So once it cools down just a little bit, still in the pan, but I have my trusted brush here, and I'm just going to brush it onto the bread, kind of like you would olive oil if you were down in the southern regions of Italy. But here we're just doing something a little bit richer. Weather's a little bit colder. So now I have my delicious bread, and I could just eat it like that. It's so good. But I've got some ricotta here, which is a byproduct of the milk making process. I'm sorry, the cheese making process. And I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon zest, okay, just because it's got so much of that oil in it, that delicious lemony flavor, okay. A little bit of salt, boom, done. Just mix it around. And then I'm just going to, you can be as fancy or as simple as you want. I just kind of scoop it onto the bread. I like a lot of ricotta because I love ricotta. I think it's fantastic. Just like that. I take a little bit of fresh ground pepper. Don't mind making the mess because I got to clean it up eventually. And a little bit of salt and a little bit of olive oil. Just really good olive oil. And then the last thing I want to do is just put a little bit of great fresh mint. Just for that really fresh herbal flavor. And I just take it in my hands, kind of rub it, mix it together in my hands, and just put it on just like that. That's simple. And you've got a really amazing dish that everybody's going to love. So thank you for taking the time to listen to me, Food Network. I hope you think of me when you're thinking about the next Food Network star. And happy cooking. Cheers. A little bit of wine, a little bit of crostini. Life doesn't get better.